What is going on, everybody? Boilon back again for another patch 7.0 video. This time, we're going to be doing some testing on Apocalypse in the arena. Now, over the course of the last little while, I've been able to do this a little bit and raise my rank up, and now I finally am able to find another team here with Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen on the defense. Now, I don't know how this is going to run, because that's what I'm running on my defense now, but honestly, I don't know how good it is. I've decided to just chuck them up, right? Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen in this particular manner. One of the problems, though, that I'm running, and actually I need to fix this here, is that I changed my Apocalypse to Skirmisher, once I can find him, because I was still having problems landing his special, believe it or not. And too many people had Striker, which was an issue, because you can't use Striker if you don't have characters who can apply vulnerabilities. So I'm going to have Apocalypse do that, I'm going to have Rogue do that, and the rest of them are going to stay as is. Honestly, at least for the offensive meta, I don't know if Archangel is going to stay in there. I think you're probably going to want to use Kang. But for the defense, because you can't use Kang on defense, I'm keeping him here for just now, but this is probably subject to change. Yeah, I said it. A lot of stuff in this video is probably going to be subject to change. This is going to be my first time doing it, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm actually going up against. So we're going to be doing number 7, because it's the only one that I see. And they have the full team. I want to see what a mirror match looks like first before we try with Kang. So I think that'll be 2 attacks. So it'll be one with the four Horsemen and Apocalypse, and then one probably with Kang instead of Archangel to get that speed advantage. And I think that makes sense. So first off, I just want to do it this way. And we'll see how that goes. Technically, I'm about 60k higher than them, so don't know if this matters or not. But hey, we're going to find out together. So 2 arena matches. At this point, I believe it's going to be a coin flip, and then the funny thing is of course that they're going to have they're not going to have safeguard, and neither will I. So that's that's how it's supposed to go down. So they have their costumes. They went first. Their Red Hulk went first, and I almost got obliterated. And so right out of the gate, it does feel like I'm kind of fucked, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. We did get a counterattack on their Apocalypse, and that gave a vulnerability. But now we're kind of fucked. So the mirror match fucking sucks. That's what I'm getting out of this, is that if you lose the coin flip, you're pretty much fucked. But if you win the coin flip, it seems like you're going to do pretty good. On the other hand, we're just going to play this out. Can I come back from this? It looks pretty bad. But maybe. Rogue is just completely wrecked with trauma. I'm going to go for the special instead of the alt. Did clear some of the buffs for the people who didn't have safeguard. Oh boy. Well, let's find out, right? Like, we're not really getting into Apocalypse at this point, but we're getting all of our stuff flipped. Just kind of irritating. Oh, we killed Rogue. So that's something, right? Let's go with the alt over here on Morgan. Can't really... You know what? I might have been able to kill Apoc. No, I don't know. Let's see, maybe I could have done it with Apocalypse. No. Okay, he just he wrecked me. And we're all wrecked. Nope. Okay, so that didn't work. Right? I lost the coin flip. Therefore, it was a bit of a problem. Maybe I might have been able to overcome that, but I didn't. At least not on the first go. My guess is what's going to be a lot easier the second time is what we're going to do here is we're going to do an attack, a full attack with Kang, and we're going to reply. I honestly think that Archangel is probably the weak link here, and so I'm going to bring in my Kang, who is about 200k. You've got a Raider ISO as well for what it's worth. Some more ways to put on a vulnerability. And I'm going to save this. And we're going to give this a go. So this will give us a speed advantage. So we should go first. Right? That's what hopefully should happen here. And then everything's all gravy train. And then it just comes down to how you defend against a Kang meta. That's going to be the confusing part. So I went first. That's good. Now, as far as who I target, that's a good question. I'm going to go over here, but I don't know if that's wise. I should still go first for all my characters anyways. I'm going to put a slow on them. And then we're going to do an ability block on Rogue, I think. Because we don't want that tank stuff. And so having that skirmisher ISO was really helpful to make sure that I did actually get that. We're going to go over here. Archangel's dead. Good news, I guess. And then we're going to do this on Apocalypse. Boom. He's got the trauma. He's got the ability block. He's pretty much fucked. Right? And I guess Red Hulk gets some attacks in, but it probably doesn't make a huge difference. Because now Apocalypse is not going to be able to get to his ult. I'm actually just going to... you know what? I'm going to stun Morgan Le Fay. Just in case. Because if she gets her special, that's kind of bad. And, you know what, we're just gonna... I don't know if this is gonna kill her. So we're gonna finish her off. Apocalypse is gonna die. And she's gonna die here from the Striker. I'm gonna not touch Red Hulk, and we're just gonna go down on... We're gonna kill Rogue. And so that's pretty much over, right? So Kang and Apocalypse is at least the meta for this. It's the offense meta. So if you're going up against Kang and Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen, maybe I should have backed out so I could have tried something else. You're going to need to use Kang. Get rid of Archangel. Put in Kang. Hopefully you have Apocalypse, otherwise that's going to be a struggle. So that's not part of this video. I wonder if anyone else has it. No. No. Okay, so nobody else that I can test it on. So hopefully I can get some more testing in at some point. I'd be curious if there is a combination that beats it without Apocalypse. But as it sits right now, this is kind of the expectation that I had. Was that you're going to need to use Apocalypse to beat Apocalypse. In this instance, Kang on the offense only. I'm not sure what you could do as a defense to defend against it, frankly. And I'm not sure if you should. Because it might be just better off using this specifically so that you could, you know, counter people who don't have Apocalypse and just assume that you're going to lose anyways on the offense when you're going up against another person who has Apocalypse. If that makes sense, let me know in the comments down below if you came up with something different, because, or if you've tested this yourselves, let me know, you know, some other combinations that I could try, or you know, that didn't work for you that you thought might have worked in the comments down below. So that's the end of this short video, and good luck in the arena, Commanders, because Apocalypse is here to stay, I think.